Okie dokie. Start it at the back, and that way you can get your start point there. It's hard to take it off, it's easy to put it on. Okay, so you clip it on the back and then just tap it with a rubber mallet. Just tap it forward down that way and she'll just clip on. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's it, man. Piece of hardwood. This is like, it's like Jarrah. It's really, really hard. It's a good wood to actually use. Folds that edge beautifully up under there. Nice. Check this out, guys. See these sun visors? That's a 50-year-old sun visor and a 3-week-old hood lining. Got to give it to the old modern day technologies, eh? That colour match is just perfect. I don't believe it. All I did, I took those sun visors inside. They were really filthy. I mean, there was 50 years of cigarettes and grime on them. And I just hit them with a little bit of a dishwashing liquid and a bit of a soft Scotch-Brite pad and a scrubbing brush and just clean them up with warm water. How's that for a colour match? It's pretty bloody good. Oh, jeepers, what a day, what a result. So we're now ready for the rear window and the windscreen. Well folks, as usual, my memories failed putting the back doors. I thought, do I carry on carpeting? There's no point in putting carpet in there when the car's still open and, you know, get a bit of dust and stuff floating around. So I might just leave the carpet for the minute and I'll get the doors sorted out. Fortunately, I've got a ZF Fairlane rear door there. It's passenger side, but that's okay. I'm working on the driver's side here. Just going to try and nut this out without pulling that door apart because there is a sequence. Obviously, the first thing to go on is this is the door handle. This is actually broken. It's been riveted. I'm going to use it. It's quite a good repair. So it works well. So that's the first thing that's gone on. So that goes in through there. So this is not a new rear quarter light rubber. It's in good nick. I'm just using a bit of this. I've had this stuff floating around. Extreme Tyre Shine by Armour All. And a bit of 2000 grit. This is a little, just a little bit crazed. Not too bad, but you can feel it's not smooth. So the rubber's sort of sun affected a little bit. Pop the glass into that. A few months ago, I was just playing around in the shed, and these windows were actually tinted, so I cleaned off the tint, gave the glass a bit of a polish, and she came out really well. Nice. So this is the door I'm using as a reference. Looks like the quarter light goes in, and then this retainer strip goes in. Is my first error. That stainless strip, 5 minutes in and we've already started to unpick our work. That stainless strip can't go on because it's preventing the rubber seal from going all the way home. That's it. Well guys, just about to put this divider in between the actual window and the quarter light. I'm going to give that a quick polish up. But I've noticed this weather strip inside here is little bit hungry for some love. It should really be replaced, but I don't have any. That being said, I wonder if I can flip it from end to end. So from the bottom it finishes about say 9mm, 10mm. So as you can see, the top has been cut on an angle. That's obviously to meet the one that runs through the back door. But that whole side's missing. That's the outside, and all the felt's missing off it. Bottom, it's not that good, but it's better. Cut that on the angle, we should be good. Oh, now I'll give that a quick polish up. It looks stunning. Cleaned up really well. That's really good. I just saved myself $60 just for that piece, probably. Just turned it around. It's got felt on both sides. It's a little bit damaged on the inside edge, but the outside edge is really, really good. And that's the weather exposed side. Okay, so let's pop this little creature in. Everything just goes back together perfectly. I put the quarter light in the post, but I think I've jumped ahead. So the glass has to go in because you just can't fit it in. Sitting in the bottom. I've got the window winder actuator here now. This is just a little retainer clip. So it just holds the internal door opening arm just in position. Something real simple just gave me a little snag. That has to be like in that position. I had it doubled up. Yeah, I had it like that, and as I was locking it, it was coming up on the angle. So yeah, it's got to be like a T. These are beautiful. Look at that for bling. These are all horrible looking. I sent them off to Vinny, he's got them re-chromed. They just look amazing. All this sort of stuff, it just costs, but look at that. The springs are exactly identical, okay, so for both sides. This is the driver's side rear door opener. What you got to do, you got to start it at the top, wiggle it in so it's just sort of poking out on the inside. Then you got to put your spring in, and you put it in with the barbs at the bottom, and then you just got to push it. Once you get that pin started through the spring, it should just want to carry on until you get to the other end. Okay, so we've got it through the outside plastic, through the handle, through the spring, through the bottom part of the handle. Now we just have to get it through the plastic. So we've got to straighten that up somehow. Oh yeah, just push on that. That straightens it up. Should be able to just tap that through. And it's home, it's flush with the bottom. Let's see how that works. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so the steps so far. Firstly, you put the external door handle on, making sure that it's sitting behind there's a tab. It's got to sit behind the tab, which actuates the door latch. Then you hook up your locking post, make sure that's all home. Then you've got to fit your door handle, your internal door handle and the rail for that, and make sure it's all clipped up and around the lock. Fourth step is the glass and the window regulator have to go in. Just bolt the regulator into position. You're going to have to wind it up and down. This glass, both of the wheels, needs to slide on from the front. You can just see the wheel there, and in front of it, or behind it, you'll see that plastic stud. That plastic stud holds the glass into the track. Now that is immovable. So both of your wheels on your regulator need to slide on from the front. Now, as you can see, there's a nice big long sort of gap. That's how you get both wheels on. So they've got to both come in through that opening. So it means you've got to jiggle the glass up on the angle, and you just dick around with it until you can get it. You know, you might have to wind the window up, down a little bit, you know, and just adjust that regulator a bit. It's not easy, it's a pain in the butt, but that's the only way it's going to happen. So now that the glass and the regulator are in, that's all loose. Everything's all loose. None of the bolts are done up, and the glass can slide either way, forward and back. The next thing is this track has to go in, this rear track that holds the quarter light in. Okay, so the easiest way to get that track in with your glass in place is just to slide it up through there, behind all of your rods for your door. Slide it up, and stand her up into position. Just put this on just to hold it so it doesn't pop out. Tighten this bottom off. Next thing, we've got to put this channel in. Tell you, these seals, yeah, they're new seals, but man, they make you work for it. There's a tiny little lip, it's such a tiny little lip, and that actually has to clip over on the edge there. So I'm using double-sided tape. So minuscule, and I'm clipping it all the way around, and then I'm going to start putting the pinch weld on and take the clips off because it's got to be held in place, you see. I don't know if you can see that. I'm telling you guys, these rear spear rubbers are real crap. On the driver's side door, on the small part, there are two close together, one there and one there, and then the spacing is even from there. On the passenger side, it's opposite. So we've got two close together there and then the spacing there. Now if I try and install this the same way I installed the driver's side one, none of the pins line up. Back in sort of midway through the videos, you probably saw me cutting into the B-pillars, notching in some locators for a set of retractable seat belts. These are out of a late model car, which they mount into the B-pillar, whereas all the old school ones, they mount externally and they roll externally. They look terrible. Converting a new school seatbelt into an old school seatbelt, I wanted to retain these. I sent these down to Vinnie's. These are just beautiful. Got them chromed, no rust. You know, these things are always covered in rust, and that actually adds to wearing out your seatbelt. You know, they're just such a beautiful job, and I really wanted to incorporate those with the new style belts. That's the ones that came off. Yeah, they're just pretty ugly, black plastic with steel inside. Yeah, but I wanted that with the genuine cap. Yeah. Anyway, so let's have a look. Sort of the calm before the storm. Got a big weekend ahead. Yeah, Pete's coming over tomorrow with the engine. These have got a series of nylon bushes which allow the buckle to actually rotate. Yeah, so Stuart's staying the weekend. I think he's going home Sunday. About 20 mile long thread.
You win.
Me?
I'm a weasel.
This thing.
Yeah. There's a technique to it. Get around it.
So just locks together with pins, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it folds up. I don't know what it is. This is like $300 15 years ago, and it has a stand with it.
Yeah.
Clips over the legs.
Yeah.
But I never used, I did the 429 on it, but I never really used it because it's so big having this
Yeah,
around.
it's long in the legs, yeah. Now, I've seen them down at Autobahn, they're still around 300, 400.
Yeah. I liked it because it was a 2-ton one, but I think most of them only go to 1,500 kilos.
Right, okay.
I don't know how reliable 2-ton it is.
Yeah.
But I've lifted up big blocks on the 500 kilo thing and it doesn't done anything, it doesn't bend or anything. Can you just watch the wheels of the trailer on the apron?
Yep.
That's all right.
Just push that mower back a bit, Pete. Just push it back so you can swing a bit. Yep.
Also, that dizzy, static mode number 1. makes timing your new engine easier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't get 180 out or anything.
There is an oil filter.
Yeah, that's the one I'm running in with.
Oh, so yeah. So
I
we're going
don't
to get
change it though.
the new one, yeah.
You just grab the water pump, just going to push it out. Oh, wait. Yeah,
Oh, I
just-
see.
Yeah, just. Okay. Well, that was a good idea, but it didn't work.
Only because you're hitting a mud flap here.
Just as long as we can just leave it there, because we'll pull it over with this. Get in the middle of the chain somewhere. What's it called? Fuel pump.
Aye.
Because I've just got a blank plate over there.
Aye.
I never use them on the stand because I don't want to crank it over, I just want it to start straight away, so I use an electric pump on the stand.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So you're not cranking and cranking, waiting for fuel. We'll have to touch up in there.
Yeah, I see that.
This, I didn't put that in, that's mine. That's got to come out, that's all loose. So that I'll take with me.
Yeah.
Your sander is in the back. Your oil switch is in the back, ready.
Yeah.
But that one's not, that's still in its box, the one for the front.
So I've got one, have I?
Yeah, you bought it. Yeah, you got it, but it's just, I didn't put it in. The hardware you bought is beautiful.
Some of it was
Very pricey, yeah. But
Because
you can, those head studs are just gorgeous. Just
Yeah.
click, they're just beautiful.
Yeah.
There's none of that, fuck, this feels like it should click soon, is it
Yeah.
stretching? You know, I've had a few frights before. Alright, well while it's up here, the less I can bend over the better, because I've been doing Charlie's brakes on the Mega. That's what I want, you mother.
Yeah,
Is that
got
filming?
it. Yeah,
Just cut out the motherfucker.
we can.
Now, that goes there and there. Oh, and this one too, Jace. Put these. Oh, I found that on one of your manifolds. That's a vacuum tree for your brake booster.
Beautiful.
You got Loctite.
I do. Got a few different sorts.
Is that thing filming now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just let it go.
Oh, I just got to go and just. Now that's one.
You know what that is? That's liquid Teflon.
Is it?
Yeah, that goes around your oil plugs.
Right. There you go.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the
Okay.
pipe plate? What did they do with it? Oh,
It's
it's out
outside.
there.
Now there's that one there, which is a thread.
Little bit.
This one here is probably better. This is proper Loctite,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they've got much.
Let me just.
This is a thread sealant.
Alright, so where did I mark it? I marked it there. So I marked that there. This goes like that. These are pricks because they only go one way.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start it with one bolt. Right. First time for everything. Wish I had my other glasses. I didn't find them. A couple of things I've got to do, right? So tomorrow I've got to work at home. And then,
I'm off until.
well, I'm going to have trouble because I've got to do Graham's Starlet and take that back to him, or at least that's getting picked up.
Yeah.
The settlement on that place is the 15th. So I won't be available till the weekend after the 15th. Is that okay? So we get this in today,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to know with the wiring, although I might let you put the,
Pulley kit on.
yeah, a bit of joy out of doing that.
Yeah.
What size are these? 16, 3/4 of them?
Don't know.
We should.
mate,
Pretty sloppy, man.
mate.
That's
If
sloppy.
it requires numbers,
It's sloppy, Jason.
very
Numbers,
sloppy. It's a 3/4 inch by the looks of things, Pete.
yes, which is 19 millimetres.
90
Well,
mil.
very
Do you want
close
an
to it.
extension or just no extension?
No extension. I've got a torque wrench here. You've got your XA book, haven't you?
I do.
Can you find out what the torque spec is? Because I can't remember.
Okay. Can we just Google it?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like 65 or 55 or something. I can't remember. Actually,
Siri will tell us.
she's not going to know that. You're going to try Siri.
No, no.
We'll put it past Joe.
Okay, correct position of the output shaft aluminium sleeve.
Don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about the torque setting on the
No.
torque setting on the flex plate or drive plate. Because I don't want it to buckle. I mean, it won't, but on the off chance it does, that would be bad. Can I use your bit of foam, or have you got a smaller bit?
No.
Is that alright? This is really good for engines though, because I don't want it scratching. Look at this, soft landing for a cleaver. I want the back of the engine off the ground, because after this I'm going to put the auto on.
Do you want to turn it around?
No, because it's going in the car that way.
You'll have to turn it around on the crane though.
Well, yeah, no, I'm going to take the crane off and then move the crane around. So what I wanted to do is, can you get your foot on the leg of the crane and push it over this way a bit? I want this way as far as it'll go. It'll do.
Timber, safe as sound. Or is it too thick?
Don't know. No, it won't be too thick. I'll lift the end if need be.
We're filming Pete.
Right.
Now, need a socket. Be a ½ inch to get that bonnet off, eh?
Yeah.
Once we take it off, that's ½
Yes,
inch.
it is.
You want a rag or something stick under that? Under the corner?
Only if you want me to.
No, I don't care. I know you'll be careful.
I'm just gonna.
Wasn't it you're saying rough and strong like a bull does, sewn up with barbed wire? Not when you're holding a
Not one.
newly painted bonnet. They were wrong bolts actually, they got that.
Yes, yeah, some of them are. Some are these just a paddle bolt with a
That's all I had
flat
there.
washer?
I wanted to go flat washers on all of them,
Yeah.
because all the ones on top of the guard are all flat.
How did you put this on? Did you put it on by yourself?
Yeah.
By rag and then hold it up and then.
I actually had, no, I did it from underneath while I was in rotisserie.
Oh really?
Slid it on. And yeah, just jumped underneath it if I remember. Yeah, everything was done single-handedly.
Three. Now.
Yeah, just straight out on the grass, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
What, here?
That was further. Round the corner.
I think that's the best way because then.
Did you want to roll the car back a little bit first?
Oh, we can probably go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Just so we can.
There's a chock under that back wheel for you. Should be good.
Do you want to stay at the back so you can see? Because I'll roll it from here. Just look at the back.
Keep going, keep going. Yep.
There?
Yep.
Obviously there's no fluid in it.
Oh yeah, they come gushing out.
Gushing. Is that hitting, is it? No? Which way are we going?
We're a little bit off centre, Pete.
This is where I get nervous. Get a blanket, will you?
Mhm.
Got a, is this your shirt? Is
Yeah,
this-
no, use the blanket that we prepared for the bonnet.
Can you pop it over the...
Right out of support.
Yeah. I don't know that there's too much. There's a bit more adjustment here, but I'm on a really weird trajectory. So I might get you to do just what you're doing now. And hold the snap gearbox down a bit. Now, just a moment. I'm going to go down a tiny bit.
Oh, that's perfect, Pete.
Now. Doesn't that look lovely? It's a beautiful engine, beautiful car. Stunning, in fact. G'day mate, how you going?
Mr. and
How's this?
Vigilante.
Ah, g'day mate, how you going?
Good to
Good to meet
see
you.
you. In the person, in the flesh.
Yeah, how's things?
Good, man.
Yeah, Jason said you were getting back about
There you go,
7.
brother.
Heard I'm back early.
Yeah.
They changed the schedule.
What happened?
Oh,
They
is that
go
on?
in, did you?
Yeah, well, out of 75 drivers, I was 36.
Hey,
Out of 75 drivers, I came 36.
that's pretty good, mate. Strong midfield.
It's a bit
I'm shit out of those because when they're coming towards you, they're all.
You know, I use stick still. I'm the only one
Yeah,
that uses sticks.
everyone uses
And everyone uses the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you go in?
Good.
Smooth? Beautiful.
Oh, we haven't got the gearbox cross member in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just doing some cake decorating here. With all the hardships done.
Go and have a bit of a smile for my missus because she was like,
Hello.
oh, it's this guy.
This guy, this looks like a bloody terrorist.
Oh, mate, I can't get it as shiny as I want it to because I'm under the front.
That shit, Jason, do it again.
I'm under pressure. That camera's still going, mate, so be careful.
Yeah, no problem.
Came in like a wrecking ball, sorry.
What size are these, for heaven's sakes?
Yeah. I feel like we're learning enough by look at that. What is it?
These
You are, mate. You are.
A little bit of late sun there. How you feeling? Bit excited?
Pretty excited, mate. Yeah, fucking pretty good indeed.
Brought the front down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. It's still on a jack as well. I've got it jacked up under the gearbox.
That is the nicest Fairlane I've ever seen.
She's a ripper, eh?
Beautiful.
We were just talking about it. It was only 5 years ago and it's just gone like that.
It is. I know.
Oh, Jason had a few heart attacks along the way, didn't he?
I didn't come out to the shed for about a year at one point.
They give you the shits.
Yeah.
So you get me the shits and everyone's getting there.
I know. So I went and worked
But
in
also
Griffith.
you had bloody Rona that gave
Yeah,
you
yeah.
shits too.
Actually, yeah, that didn't really affect me too much, but it was prior to that. I was working up in Griffith and I just didn't have any spare time, you know.
Yeah. And you do lose your motivation.
Yeah,
You need someone to give you a push here.
A push,
and there.
yeah.
You do actually. I've got some motivation now with that thing of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which thing?
Which one? Yeah.
I've got to finish it. No, I actually feel alright about it.
Yeah.
What, the XC?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
I feel alright about it.
Pete's XC, there's no excuses now.
Looks the dust guts this thing.
Hey, should we put that new Dizzy on there or?
Yeah.
I'll go and grab it.
Oh, you might want to get some Prepsol or something. Clean up all that now.
Oh, what did you make I suppose you haven't made a call on that harmonic balance yet.
No.
No.
No. we
I
haven't.
don't know if that pulley is supposed to be out.
So I've got the same harmonic balancer, and so does my mate with a Windsor, and we weren't sure if we took the white spacer out and we just sat it flat in the guts.
No, the whole balance
Yeah,
is
but
out.
Pete's
Oh,
saying
is it?
sits out
Yeah,
further than-
the
Oh, right.
male bit at the back of the balancer. The balancer doesn't fit nearly as close to the
After
timing cover as that. It sits right out.
right.
So I was going to machine it, but then I thought, I don't know what the pulley is because
you want it all to line up.
yeah. I had no hope of getting it to line up.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, and that's why I used an OE one on there.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I was just using some old pulleys and stuff.
Yep. Jace, you're outvoted. You're going to start growing some hair.
Growing some hair or growing a beard?
Mine,
Hey, you say Red Can clear, I say Red Can stay.
I'll go and unpack.
Yep,
I'll
yep.
come back. Anyone want a cold one?
no, I'll just stick with the softies at the moment.
In the fridge there was a can of turkey with my name on it.
Yeah.
I haven't got any bees left.
No, that's all right.
Okay, did you pick some up?
No, I can go get some.
Okay, your grog shop is just down, turn right at the next roundabout.
Yep.
Go that way, right at the first roundabout, and then down to the next roundabout. There's a set of shops.
Yep.
That's where they are.
Right.
Right, mate.
Think you're right?
Yeah, mate. Good, thanks.
2 minutes, mate. This will be dry, ready to go.
Yeah, it's just fucking acrylic bullshit. Right, Mr.
Oh,
Hill.
Hey, don't touch it. So this is Loctite 545 thread sealer. It's recommended by my suppliers. Oh shit.
There's no fun tire going. Still
It's up, mate. It's stayed up.
I reckon I would drive here with a flat, you know.
I don't know.
It's the sort of shit I'd do.
Oh no, I would have noticed it. I'm sure.
You're a
Okay.
preoccupied man with Clevo. Hang on.
Okay, that's looking-
that's the mark there. So.
That's looking good, mate. I'm just gonna.
Oh, now you're going to hear this thing spit.
Pete, it looks pretty orny. Beg your pardon.
Doing a few Clevo fucks. Just go real easy on it. Sorry, that's not me.
Yeah, curry last night, mate.
There we go. Let's set up on number 1 to fire. Now, Jason, this kit that you got, I'm struggling with what size bolt goes in there.
Found one.
Where was it? Oh, Mrs. She's a good girl.
In the door.
She's a good girl. We must have had one sitting underneath.
You got a dead rodent up there.
Yeah, the cat.
Cat's killed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
She 2 every 3 days.
Yeah, okay.
But normally she eats them, but that was a big one, so she didn't. She eats them.
Oh,
for-
you know what happened?
she gets them for just a blood sport.
Yeah, right. Okay.
She's a cat.
I'll get this down the road a little bit, eh?
Yeah, it's
she,
kind of a
she,
trip
she
out.
doesn't mind a rabbit.
Seems like it.
Oh, she had a rabbit, did she?
Yeah, it's missing. It's right outside you.
Did they take the
Sliding
head off?
door.
They're
I
missing
think
the
it
head.
is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that pulley kit fixes. Did it come with fitting hardware or not?
Yep.
Should have.
It did.
Yeah.
So
And
they-
they're usually sized
according to
deciding where
the.
they need to go. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Stuff on
Now
there.
you want all this stuff sort of facing backwards, Pete? All
Right.
the plumbing off this vacuum thing? Which direction do you
The
want?
booster's your big one. That'll come across to your booster. That one there. That's probably tight enough there.
Yep.
Your modulator. I'd use a new bit of vacuum hose. That's fucked. The modulator, just off one of those. The modulator probably should be that one. But the trajectory, that's correct. So I'm not really sure.
So does that go around behind that? What goes on there?
Some ones have a throttle bracket.
I'll just back it off.
Yeah, really. Not used to using an AFS. You just call it an AFS as any fucking size.
I call them nut fuckers basically. But so,
They
same
are.
thing.
They round shit
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
That's right.
Nut fuckers.
Now, what do you need from inside? Do you need anything from the pulley kit? Or?
Well, I want to know about the balance. Do you want to?
Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, what do you
grab it.
think? Because the Stewart's has got one on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've got.
You didn't have any trouble lining it up at all?
Well, I sent Jason some photos, and I've got little, probably 10mm spaces on all
Shimmers.
4 bolts.
On the balancer?
All the balances to bring it out.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
So that may be.
So yours was the other way. Yours had to come out.
Yeah, mine had to come out.
Was yours an OE balancer?
No, it's a power bond. Mine was a
Okay.
power bond one, like the race prep one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But that's a similar sort of thing.
But the scat one, I thought would have been pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah, no, it's completely different.
Yeah, right. I'll go and grab me.
Hey, do you want to bring the ice ignition dizzy down, the distributor as well? It's in the ice. It's on the dining table,
We're
Stuart.
actually at oil filter, man. Oh, we've got to tighten the man up. It's just leaking oil out of the oil filter thing.
Try and put that back on.
Yeah, it's just stick it on just to stop it. I don't want shit getting in there. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so those mounts still need to be tightened up.
They have to be tightened, then we've got to put the cross member on. That's also, you'll need a plug for that.
So that's just a blank.
That's a blank there, yeah, because they're your 2 header hoses there.
Yeah.
And that's your 10. Do you want me to put that in, do you? My work is nearly done today, man.
Nice, mate. Nice. That's the brake booster one.
But that's just sitting, because I didn't use the back advance when I ran it.
Oh, this is all above my pay grade, man. I had
Oh,
no.
bullshit.
Oh, mate.
That's what I got. Yep.
Eyes,
Yeah.
very, very good quality.
Oh, and Australian made.
Oh, really?
Same Australian made. Yep.
The only thing I don't like about it's the box, but he hit it.
Well, it's hard, isn't it? It's so big to bloody try and fit. So I ended up putting mine in the footwell,
Yeah.
but he didn't have room. So, and plus he had to. He said the wiring would be too much to run it all the way back up through here because you'd have to end up putting a hole somewhere through there. Or,
But he's got his air conditioner there.
yeah.
How's that threaded?
Not quite right, no.
Cut it to size.
Spins.
Just, yeah, no. Oh, really?
It's a one of them. It should be one of them push-in ones that.
Yeah, it does, and it
allows
rattles,
to spin,
yeah. So just cut off there so it's got a nice radius.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to be too many cooks.
No, go ahead, mate, because
I hate that.
I do things up.
No,
so,
I hate them just come in and I end up
no, go ahead.
blasting
Knock
away.
yourself out.
This was my highlight for the day.
Yeah.
Like you think I went to came to Knox
Yeah.
to race RC. It was to come to meet some hot celebrities.
Fucking celebrities, my ass. Hey, Jase, have you got a Allen keys?
I
did that.
I do. I've got a whole bucket full of them. You have to take your pick. I've put so much fucking IKEA furniture together, right? So they're all the same size.
In fact, it's 5/16 coming out of the pump and 3/8 going into that holy manifold thing. So you'll just have to shoehorn some 5/16 over it or something.
No, I just
That's
think
good.
I think you're just high in excitement.
Yeah.
He's very excitable, Jason. It's like a kid at Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Look at this.
I was filming a different engine running it in. This is just
Yeah, that's
all this good shit's in my car.
There it
I've
is.
had one of them studs drop down into the carbine in into fucking number 2 piston.
Really?
Did you still drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not meant to do that.
It stopped. It stopped. Actually, no, I could have fucking still kept driving, but yeah.
Have you seen that meme where it says, "Oh, is that where that thing went in the turbo, and the turbo impeller is down through the exhaust?"
Yeah. And man, and like it made a fucking horrible noise.
Ooh, I reckon it would.
And yeah, so I was down to Harvey's Records, just down the round in the corner here. Pick up another 250.
Wow. So what was that in?
That was in an old fucking XD Ute. Oh, sorry, XD panel van.
Okay. Wow.
This is weird, right? So it goes like that, and this actually is like a hat that
It
you.
sits inside it. Yeah. That's sexy.
Isn't it?
That is sexy.
That's Stuart, full bore all the way to the bank.
Oh yeah. That's me spending his money.
That's right. The power of suggestion, you know, the fucking power of suggestion. Unbelievable.
Only for the fact that you couldn't find the red. Was it the red covers?
Yeah, because I got a little dash of red on the carby,
That's
so I
right.
thought, oh, you know, I wanted the red. And
You know how inflation's gone up, right? So those rocker covers that I bought with the red Ford racing on them,
Yeah.
I bought them from Rare Spares for $295 off their shelf. If you go look for them now, they're twice the amount.
yeah, it is. Yep, straight through the windscreen. Go on, boys.
man.
We will be dirty. We do it.
I can't see. There. Okay. Down, Pete. Down below. Yep.
No, you got heaps of room under there.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Even with that, that's a. Do they class it as a high-rise manifold?
Be a medium rise at least, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Fuck, it looks good.
it does. Looks sensational.
Wow,
That looks good, doesn't it?
amazing.
You've done well, Jace.
Yes, I've had to take the rear door panels off. Since I've put the rubber seals in, these doors are really difficult to. Well, you've got to slam them closed, and there's that much resistance against them. You've got to really pull hard on these levers to try and unclip the door. It's easy. It works pretty well from the inside. It actually works really well from inside on both sides. Those seals are giving me a lot of resistance, but the main resistance that is avoidable is these sections here on the door cards. There's a lot of thick fabric there. You can see the foam there. There's a lot of build-up of, this is quite a thick fabric, and especially at that point there where the carpet meets, that's really, really thick. So I'm going to have to rework these door cards to eliminate that carpet further back. And there's a lot of foam there too, you see, which I should have cut the foam back along that. The foam goes all the way to the edge and probably over the edge a little. So all that foam's got to go. So anyway, that's the result of new door seals and excess padding on the door cards. This hose here, from the brake booster to the vacuum port at the back behind the carburetor, that generally just runs straight across the top of your rocker cover in almost a beeline. I didn't want that, so I've run it down around the back of the dipstick, around the back of the rocker cover, and up into that vacuum port. So yeah, just, you know, all those little things are just so much fun to do. Yeah, it's trivial, but it goes to help keep the engine bay less cluttered looking, and that's what we're after. Never made up a fuel line before, and I want to keep it sort of hidden, so I'm going to base it on that part of the fuel line. Must have broken or something, so I was thinking about running it up there just shooting it around behind the dizzy, out past the top hose, and then up onto there, or just to keep it out of eye shot. So I'm just going to use a piece of string to sort of give me a rough length, curl it up to there, add a little bit, should be our length. Don't have an internal deburring tool, so I'll just debur it with a Phillips head screwdriver. perfect fit. Problem, I can't get it on there. I can get it there, but the fitting hits. You're gonna have to start the bend a little bit further back, which I really didn't want to do. So that's it. First bend successful. Okay. And perfect. Pretty bloody good. It's pretty bloody good, guys. So I'll screw that onto the car now, and we have to just wing it from here on in. So there, we want to come straight, and we want to bend it straight back. Just want to make a template to go around the back of this dizzy. That's the most crucial bend of the whole thing. Something like that.